The Italian Wine Podcast is the community-driven platform for Italian wine geeks around the world. Support the show by donating at ItalianWinepodcast.com. Donate €5 or more and we'll send you a copy of our latest book, My Italian Grape Geek Journal, absolutely free. To get your free copy of My Italian Grape Geek Journal, click Support Us at ItalianWinepodcast.com or wherever you get your pods. Grazie mille.
Benvenuti! Welcome to the next generation with me, your host, Giulia Stocchetti. Join me as I take you on a journey to discover young stars of the Italian food and wine world. Pronti? Andiamo! Hello, welcome back. This is Giulia from The Next Generation on the Italian Wine Podcast, and today there's here with me Andrea Barboni from Le Marche region. So for who doesn't know, Le Marche is located in central Italy, and it's the land of Verdicchio and also of the red wine Rosso Conero. Hello, Andrea.
Hello. Hi, everyone.
How are you today?
Fine, thank you. And you?
Nice. I'm good. Thank you. And I'm so excited to be here with you because I know you're really, really busy in this period of the year with events and wine promotion. So thank you for finding some time for us.
You're welcome. Thank you for hosting me and for giving me the possibility to tell everybody something more about me and, of course, our winery and our region.
Nice. So, Andrea, tell us everything about you.
So as you have introduced me, I'm Andrea Barboni. I'm 25 years old. And nowadays I'm like the export manager and sales manager for Tenuta di Tavignano.
Oh, wow.
And responsible for the European and Italian market. And being in this world with such a young age is not the easiest thing I've ever done in my life, but challenges are what keep us motivated through our life journey, let's say.
Oh, wow. And how come you became basically the sales manager for both domestic and international markets for Tenuta di Tavignano? I mean, what happened in your life that made you decide to do this?
So yes, I've studied languages for businesses in the amazing city of Urbino.
Oh, wow. You know, I did the same, but in Verona, not in Urbino. That's amazing. Okay, sorry, go on.
And yes, after graduating in languages for businesses, I've started my master degree in marketing and communication. And then I needed to do like an internship for graduating. And I did my internship at Tenuta di Tavignano. And it was my first approach in the work world, let's say. And after 2 months and a half, and after graduating, Ondine, which is our general manager, hired me for at the beginning for communication and hospitality, and then I moved to export and sales after some months.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. I mean, just right after university, you went to Tenuta di Tavignano and you started your wine career.
Yeah, I mean, wine has always been one of my biggest passions since the last 6-7 years, and having found a job in the wine world has been really a good opportunity for me.
Okay, now I'm curious. Like, how did you fall in love with wine? What happened?
I mean, here it is a wine area, and it's really typical between the end of high school and the beginning of university to do like the grape harvest. And so I'm a curious person, so I started asking a lot of questions, and I had the possibility to really get some knowledge about the wine world, and really fell in love with this world. And so yes, that's how.
So basically, hand-picking the grapes made you fall in love with wines.
Yes, that's really easy. It's a bit more complicated, but that's how it worked with me.
Okay, and can you please tell us something more about Tenuta di Tavignano and Ondine? Because, I mean, I guess we're all curious about that because looks like a lot of young people are working for the winery.
Yes, I mean, we are a young and dynamic group. The winery was founded in 1973 with the arrival of Ondine in 2014, so 40 years after. We had like a change in what is the direction of the winery. So, yes, so sustainability really became a part of our core business, let's say. So we really try to improve our impact on the world, on the environment. And so we have solar cells, we have converted to organic certification, and we have bees in our vineyards. So let's say, apart from making high quality wines, we try to also reduce our impact on the environment.
Nice, that's beautiful. And I think that is really, really important also for young generation, your commitment to sustainability and also bee farming, right? I mean, you have bees.
Yes, we produce our own honey, and we also have olive trees, so we produce our own olive oil, which is again organic certified, all around farm, let's say. So not just wine, but also some other little productions.
That's amazing. Sounds like there's a lot of biodiversity in there.
Yeah, it's really a thing also for the appellation. I mean, if you go to other maybe wine areas of Italy, sometimes you just have vineyards, and vineyards, while in our wine region, vineyards are just a part of the environment. There are many other things like woods and fields and so on. So it's really interesting.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. And what kind of wines do you produce? How big is your reality, your winery?
So we have 33 hectares of vineyards, but we have low yields. So we just produce 150,000 bottles per year. And yes, our main grape are, of course, Verdicchio. We are in the Castelli di Jesi. And so this really known white grape variety, which gives wines that can age for many, many years, which is not so common thing for white wines. And then we also have Montepulciano, Sangiovese, Cabernet Sauvignon, Lacrima, Merlot. So also the red wines play an important role in our production.
Oh, wow. So basically the production is focused on Verdicchio, right? I mean, I guess it's your main production.
Yeah, I mean, we have 33 hectares of vineyards, and 21 of them are planted to Verdicchio. So we can say we are known for Verdicchio and Misco, which is our Verdicchio de Castelli di Jesi Classico Superiore, is our most iconic wine. Let's say everybody knows us for Misco, which is this great white wine that can age for many, many years.
Well, can I tell you something? I also know and love your Misco because I feel like I'm a Verdicchio girl. Like I'm a huge fan of that grape variety, especially because, as you said, with time, with aging, it becomes even more pleasant and even more interesting. So yeah, I love Verdicchio. Go for Verdicchio, guys.
Thank you very much.
No, thank you for making wines, Verdicchio wines.
I mean, when they are young, they're a bit acidic and not so enjoyable, let's say. But with the passing of time, they get more rounded, more velvety. Thus, the structure becomes more pleasant, as you said. And so it's just a time of time and waiting for Verdicchio wines.
Wow. And can I ask you why the name? Why Misco?
Misco because it is the Latin name of the river Musone, and the vineyards just end close to the river. So the river influences the microclimate we have in the vineyards, and from there the name to the wine. Because it is a single vineyard, we use just the grapes from the parcel of vineyard which is close to the river. And so that's how we we gave the name Misco to the wine.
Oh, nice. So a lot of history.
Yeah.
Young winery. I mean, you know, in Italy we have wineries that are like hundreds years old. Yours is like almost 60, I guess, right, years old if it was founded in the 70s. But you're still taking inspiration from Latin. So that's beautiful. And like the vineyard is on the hills. is, what's the altitude? Where are we?
We are at 350 meters, so not so high, not so low in terms of altitude, but they are not big steep slopes. They are just moderate. We are 40 minutes away from the sea and 40 minutes away from the mountain. So in summer we go to the sea, in winter we go skiing. It's really, really, really interesting region in Italy. And also the place is really amazing. Cingoli is known as the balcony of the Marco region. From there you can see all the region, and it's really, really nice place.
Oh, wow. And it's like near your winery or somewhere else?
Cingoli is the municipality of the winery. So we are in the municipality of Cingoli, which is one of the
Okay,
25
okay.
castles of Jesi, which during the Middle Age were depending from the city of Jesi.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And so you grow Verdicchio, but also like Montepulciano, you said, right?
Yes.
Sangiovese, Cabernet. So you also make reds.
Yes. For the red wine production, we make 3 wines. One is Cervidoni Rosso Piceno. So Rosso Piceno is the appellation, and it is a blend of Montepulciano and Sangiovese. And it refines in big oak vessels. While then we also have a Lacrima 100%, which is this red grape variety, which is a bit aromatic, typical of the province of Ancona. And then we produce, we call it Supermarche because it is a Montepulciano, Cabernet Sauvignon, and Merlot. So it's like super Tuscan, but with Montepulciano instead of Sangiovese.
Oh, wow.
And this refines in barriques.
So small French barrels, basically, right?
Yes.
Use French oak for this Supermarche red wine.
Are you enjoying this podcast? Don't forget to visit our YouTube channel, Mama Jumbo Shrimp, for fascinating videos covering Stevie Kim and her travels across Italy and beyond, meeting winemakers, eating local food, and taking in the scenery. Now back to the show.
Are you the only one like making Supermarche, or there are some others out there?
No, I think there are other wineries. Yeah, I mean, it's normal to combine Montepulciano with other grape varieties because sometimes when it's young, it is a bit harsh because of the structure and the tannins. So with Cabernet Sauvignon and Merlot, and with the barrique aging, it gets a bit more enjoyable, let's say.
And what about Lacrima? Is pretty rare to find out here. I mean,
Yes.
is that a big production of yours, or you just make a few bottles?
No, it's just a small production, and you can just produce Lacrima in 6 municipalities in the Marche region. So it's really, really limited production and nice red wine, different from other red wines. It's a bit more floral, a kind of balsamic. Is really interesting as a red wine.
And do you think it needs some oak for aging, or you make it just in inert vessels?
We make it in a steel vessel, so without oak, because we think it's more important to give value to the characteristics of the variety instead of adding more structure and flavors with oak. Also, for example, with Verdicchio, we just use steel and no oak at all. Also, if with the more important expressions of Verdicchio, because we tend to prefer to give importance to the varietal characteristics of the grapes instead of adding more structure and flavors.
Oh, that's beautiful. So you're making terroir wines, basically. You're looking for the purity of the grapes expression.
Yeah, we can say so.
Nice. And Lacrima is like Verdicchio that it's better with, it's not better, but like it develops with the aging, or is a red wine that is meant to be drunk young?
I mean, it depends on how you make it, but normally it's a red wine to drink like in the first 3 to 5 years of from the harvest. And of course, it can evolve a bit in the bottle, but longevity is not its core feature, let's say.
Oh, okay. Thanks for sharing this info about Lacrima. And if you have to name like an everyday wine for people from your region, what would it be?
In my area, in the area I live, everybody drinks Verdicchio every day. So I would say Verdicchio.
And like, what's a food pairing that you would recommend with Verdicchio?
Oh, the perfect pairing is coniglio in porchetta, which is a rabbit cooked in the oven with wild fennel and pork rind. And this pairing is perfect because Verdicchio with aging gets a bit of these herbal and fennel hints, so they combine really, really well. And yes, I would say that is the perfect pairing for Verdicchio.
Oh wow, my mouth is watering now. I'm already hungry. Is that like a typical dish that you often have like on Sunday lunch or like in family moments, or it's something pretty rare to find and you must go to special places to get this rabbit?
I mean, when for me is like common because my grandmother always cooks it. So for me, it's really, really common, let's say. But I would say it's not so rare to find it not so common, sorry, to find it in restaurants. So I don't think people eat it so often. And yeah, but I mean, it's everybody is a recipe everybody knows, but it's not so common to have it, I would say.
And like if someone goes to a market, to Cingoli, to your area, let's say, what would they find at restaurants for eating and drinking?
Oh, I would say many things, from every kind of pasta with every kind of ragu. For example, wild boar is also really typical from the area, but you can also have mushrooms, truffle, depending on the time of the year. Or also you can have seafood, for example, if you go to the coast. I mean, it's really diverse kitchen, I would say, but the typical food, I would say, is farm animals like rabbit and chicken and all this stuff.
Oh wow, you got everything for like every palate, from seafood to meat-based dishes. Wow, we got a lot of delicious stuff to eat there in the market. It takes like I guess more than 2 weeks to try everything.
Maybe.
And that's quite interesting because you get to have, I repeat, I mean, mountain food, but also seafood. And Verdicchio seems like works with any of them. So sounds amazing.
Yes, I mean, of course, you cannot have a white wine with a steak, for example, but with white meat, it goes also really, really well because it's really structured as a white wine. And also the acidity helps you to pair it with many, many dishes. And of course, it goes really well with seafood, with linguine allo scoglio, for example, which is a pasta with seafood. And yeah, I mean, Verdicchio as a grape variety is really versatile. So also, basing on the kind of Verdicchio wine you have, you can pair it with many of different dishes.
Wow, it's like a general one. Well, for red meat, we can go for Lacrima or Montepulciano or
Yes.
Supermarket, right? So we got an option
Exactly.
for everything. And like, what's your favorite wine, kind of wine, let's say?
Oh, I mean, it's for not to talk every time about Verdicchio, but for white wines, I prefer, of course, Verdicchio, but also Riesling or Chardonnay. Well, for the red wines, I really like Nebbiolo, for example. Every kind of Nebbiolo, every form and shape of Nebbiolo, I love it. And also Sangiovese, I really, really like. So I would say the big varieties are what really I like.
Interesting. It's really nice. And like, you're so young, like only 25 years old, and with this great passion for wines. And I guess you're sharing this with your friends when you hang out together. So, what are your people's age usually drinking when they are out or when they're enjoying?
I used to share my passion with people that are my peers. We like to do like blind tastings, but it's not something we do like every week. And so when hanging out with friends, we tend, of course, to drink some wines, but also to drink, for example, some gin tonics or stuff just to enjoy a bit and having time together. But in terms of my peers, I would say that wine is not really their first choice when
Oh God! And what's your first choice? I'm curious now.
I mean, I would say mixology is becoming more and more a trend for people of my age, and so yeah, I would say mixology like gins or
And
this
so,
stuff.
how do you see the wine future?
I mean, I think also that wine is part of our culture, and I think that growing up, developing, wine will be part of our of younger people lives, and I think it's just a fact of getting used to the taste and the flavors, and I'm not so scared. Uh, I think it's part of our culture and our society. I don't think culture and society can change so easily and so fastly. So I think wine will play an important role in the future again. And it's just, I think, a matter of how you communicate wine, what message you give, and understanding what younger generations want.
Okay, now I got a tricky question for you. It's not easy. What do you think younger generations would be attracted to? Talking about wines, like how would you communicate wine to younger generations to make young people interested in wines and drinking wines?
As I mentioned before, I think sustainability can play an important role, but also transparency in what wineries do in their everyday activities. So yeah, I think transparency, sustainability, and also diversity. So to make people understand why your wine is different from another wine, from another grape variety, and yeah, I mean, these three factors, I think they can play an important role.
Well, thank you very much. I mean, you're smart.
I hope it works.
Smart answer. Okay, so is there anything else you want to add? You want our listeners to get to know?
What I want to say is visit Marche, which is an amazing region. Try our wines. Respect our region, our way of life, which is not so chaotic and full of tourist region, but it is instead an authentic region with full of great things, great places, great landscapes, and I suggest you to visit Marche for your next vacation.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Andrea. And I guess there are beautiful people too in the region.
You're welcome.
Okay, so chin chin, and hope to see you soon in the future. Ciao.
Ciao ciao. Chin chin.
Grazie for being with me today and listening to the next generation on the Italian Wine Podcast. Alla prossima. Chin chin.